What's up guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So today, firstly I'm at my dad's house, so this is my second upload in a string of uploads because I've already scheduled one. Obviously you already saw the games that I want to be HD on the Nintendo Switch. And obviously one of those games was Luigi's Mansion, because why wouldn't I mention it, because it's literally my favorite game of all time. But no, for real, obviously, it was after I recorded that video, that's when the Smash Direct happened. The Smash Direct didn't happen until after I recorded that video. And after watching the Direct, obviously the Castlevania Simon Belmont reveal, is it bad that I was more hyped about the whole thing about Luigi's Mansion reference kind of thing? I was more hyped about that than the actual Simon Belmont reveal. Oh well, I guess. But yeah, that really hyped me up simply because of the fact that it was a huge fan service to me since, Luigi's Mansion is my favorite thing ever. But it got me thinking, Luigi's Mansion 3? Like the thing that makes me think of Luigi's Mansion 3 now obviously I could be looking too deep into this because I'm not going based on the fact of that they did fan service for Luigi's Mansion. That means there's a Luigi's Mansion 3. If I was going by that logic, there'd be a new Castlevania game, a new Donkey Kong game, and well, there is a new Metroid game coming out, but other than that. But what really kind of made me think of a new Luigi's Mansion game is they wouldn't just make Luigi a new Poltergust just for shits and giggles. It seems like such a weird thing to have Luigi with a completely new Poltergust. It just seems off. It seems really, really weird. But another thing that seemed weird about it is that, obviously, if this is, let's say this is a new Luigi's Mansion game. This is hinting at a new Luigi's Mansion game. It is a new Luigi's Mansion game, and that's the design for the new Poltergust that's introduced in this new game. Then that game would have to be released, you would think, before Smash Brothers, which is. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to say it's not likely. It's literally impossible for a new Luigi's Mansion game to be released before Super Smash Bros. Simply because of the fact that there's been no announcement. They could come out of left field and say, hey, there's a new surprise Luigi's Mansion game coming out on Halloween or in October, whatever. But the likelihood of that is so small. It's literally unlikely as hell. There's no chance of it happening. Maybe that's why they waited, because with Luigi, he's one of the characters that we don't know much about, because he's one of the only characters, I think one of maybe 10 to 15 characters out of the 70 that there are. He's one of the only characters that we don't know his final smash, which means they could have changed it. There could be something new with it. I don't know. It seems to be a weird coincidence that Luigi's final smash in Smash Wii U and 3DS was the Poltergust, and that in this trailer he has a newly designed Poltergust, and coincidentally enough, we don't know his final smash. So there's something we're missing here. There's something that we just don't know. Maybe why am I saying we? Maybe I am overthinking it, and maybe it's just a redesign of the Poltergust. But it's why? Flood didn't get a redesign at all. Flood looks the exact same from Super Mario Sunshine. So why would Luigi get a change? What would make Luigi's Poltergust get a change? The only other thing I can think of is maybe it plays into the game's story mode. There's heavy rumors that has to do with spirits. And spirits, obviously Luigi's ghost, pun intended, left him because he died in the frickin' trailer, which is a whole other beast. So maybe it's a clip from the story mode, and it's just Luigi's Poltergust for the story mode, which is also likely, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. Why would they make a new Poltergust just for the story mode? It's such a small detail in the scale of Smash Brothers. Luigi is not a popular character in Smash. Even I don't play as Luigi in Smash much. So the fact that they would go through all this trouble to make a new Poltergust, it just really sets me off in a weird way. Am I certain that there's a new Luigi's Mansion game? No, of course not. It's one of those things where it's like, could it happen? Will it happen? No one knows. And, I mean, personally, I really want it. I feel like they did it to kind of test the waters. I don't know, because, like, I feel like Luigi's Mansion is actually one of the most desired series to bring to the Nintendo Switch. I don't know why. I feel like it's something I've honestly heard a lot from different people. You know, it's one of the games, like, if the GameCube got remastered, it's one of the games everyone wants the most. If there's a new Luigi's Mansion, everyone's gonna... It's... Luigi's Mansion is one of those games that I feel like the second one didn't, like... Technically, the second one is a good game, but the second one didn't, like, impress most fans of the original Luigi's Mansion to the point where it was like, that'll satisfy me for a while. People want a new Luigi's Mansion game. Now, I mean, obviously, it has been 5 years since that game came out, but nevertheless, I think it's highly possible to see a new Luigi's Mansion on Nintendo Switch. I'm going to honestly go on a limb and say it's going to happen. But as to when it's going to happen, that's the tricky part. That's the part I personally don't understand. Because if that's going to be the newly designed Poltergust, if there's, like, let's say there is a new Luigi's Mansion game, it won't be, it won't be out before Smash Brothers, obviously. But they'd have to announce it, because the newly designed Poltergust, there's got to be some sort of reason for it. Like I said, it's such a small detail, I don't know why Nintendo would even change it. So, whether or not they're making a new Luigi's Mansion game, I don't know. But I really hope they are. I mean, obviously, I love Luigi's Mansion. But, I don't know. I don't know. It blows my mind that they've designed this new Poltergust. And I really hope that means they make a new Luigi's Mansion game. So let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think this all means, if there's a hidden meaning behind it, or if it's just a simple redesign of the Poltergust, which, like I said, Flood stayed the same, so I'm tossing that out the window, personally. But nevertheless, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, let me know what you think in the comments down below about this new news, and until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video.